What wacky client is the gang gonna meet today?
Oh.
Oh, it's Sam Jackson.
They kind of like using the animated thing. In the previous episode at the beginning, they had an animated thing, and they're doing it again here.
Cool tribal tats.
So you will not kill me, then?
Yeah, it popped out and was about to kill him. It was like, oh, wait, this is my house.
Did he just get a new tattoo?
I think he already had that, because the dragon came out of him right when those dudes appeared.
Oh. If we're any like my ex-girlfriends, it would just be stars around her thighs.
No dragon on her back.
No.
Or tiger. Oh, we're going to get some character development for Brian.
Ugh. I mean, great!
Yeah! What's there not to like? Look at that shirt. Look at that claw.
You called?
What's there not to like?
I am so full.
We've got a job.
Anna's wearing cool glasses.
Already gone.
Then I assume you've already gotten their personal information, as well as where to send the bill?
So what's the job?
You have to kill somebody, Mondo.
Appeared in Kyoto.
Tiger?
Escape from the
Is it
zoo.
wires?
It's a very unconventional job.
Probably.
What is wires?
What is it?
Oh.
Mean you didn't know? It's the scum you've been killing this whole time. What they're called.
So there we go. About halfway into the game, they finally say, oh, those dudes you've been killing?
Saying
They're
it
called
was
wires.
Sue?
Well, why are they called that?
Well,
Lifeless dwellers of the moon.
they are moon dwellers.
Wires.
You see, they're called wires because,
Go bring me the head of their leader. Hamada Yama.
well, you see... By the way, we're going to Japan. Doesn't that sound interesting?
Yes?
Are you sure?
That's the job.
Understood. His execution will be swift.
Are these two in love?
Just an awkward stare.
Oh, this is so stereotypical. The Japanese are the most racist against Japan.
Well, cherry blossoms, so we are in Japan.
Well then, the drill's the same.
Roger! Roger, Roger, Roger. Roger, 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 Roger.
Ah, she's
Speaking
delightful.
of which, why are the two of you living together?
And why haven't I phoned the
In
authorities?
the street, so I took her in and gave her some food. I then discovered she happens to be pretty good at making soft-boiled eggs.
Isn't that a Metal
Yeah.
Gear thing or something?
Yeah, it's
Still
just...
can't
I
understand
don't...
that child sometimes.
Alright, who ripped off who? Suda or Kojima? Either way, I don't care.
Well, in Kojima's game, the little girl couldn't cook eggs very well.
job.
Until the very end of the game. There was an action climax, and then right in the middle of it, she was all, yes, I cooked eggs well.
Well,
But
let's
nobody
not
was
get
around to eat
distracted.
them, so...
Let's not get distracted. This has a rich story of its own. The girl is good at making eggs.
Mm-hmm. And she has a personality?
If you say so.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Is that like the rabbit that the horses had to chase? I think I might be
Hear a little
confusing
air
two
horn
things.
go off, and it starts zipping along, a little zip line there. What's this?
It's episode 7's
It's
R2D2.
a Tanuki, and uh-oh. So we have new wire types here. There are jumpy ones like this. These guys are a pain in the ass just because they love zipping around.
These enemies, they're like ninja. I've that they're highly
What's a
stealthy,
ninja doing in Japan?
and they define deadly. What a pain in the ass.
I was a little leery when he told me that this is a 30-minute episode, and now I'm even more leery that I have to learn about another culture. Because these guys are like wearing, what, Oni masks? Right?
Yeah.
That's what Satan's called in Japanese.
I think so. I don't know. I have to consult some anime.
I thought he didn't believe in that. I thought they believed in wires and angels.
Didn't believe in anime?
Yeah.
It's against my religion, too. So, remember in the last level how we collected dudes' heads to scan
Yes.
through doors? We're going to be collecting scrolls.
Oh, good. That'll go great with your katana. Mm-hmm. Your wall scrolls of the Konami code.
5 scrolls. So that's the thing. There is an end to this level that we have to collect 5 scrolls to unlock.
Carrying ninjas information in our database. Now, when you're close to one, your left arm should vibrate. I suggest you examine the area, and when your arm does vibrate, proceed with caution.
You could have Parkinson's. But, what, this is like non-linear?
The prognosis is shaky.
This section is non-linear. Oh.
Yep, it is linear.
You got me
Mondo
again,
looks at
Suda.
those and says, well, I can't go around those. That'd be wrong. Uh-oh. And there's a new one. He's a samurai.
With a pith helmet.
He's on a safari, I guess, then. He's wearing a pith hat.
First it's ninja, and now it's samurai. They say that samurai are masters in swordsmanship. I'm willing to bet they're much tougher than your previous
And as shown here, these dudes with the swords, they can block shots pretty well. It's kind of tempting to sit back and try and pot shot them, but they'll just kind of cheese you eventually.
That's the way of the samurai, I guess.
Yeah.
The Bushido, they call them.
And that's a new move that I got, I think a couple episodes ago. Just where you just do a little punch move and everything flies up in the air and stuff happens.
Your
It's-
arm is ticking. It's not vibrating.
It is. Whoop. And I'm going to go ahead and warn you right now, I did very bad this episode at fighting.
What is the difference between a ninja and a samurai? This isn't a joke. I'm just wondering if you knew.
There's going to be somebody who's going to post about it in the thread. I think the gist of it was that ninjas were usually just samurai who would take jobs, and they would be
okay.
less savory. You
So
know?
ninjas are kind of like interns.
They kind of romanticize a lot of stuff about ninjas, as you can imagine. They also romanticize stuff about samurai. Like I remember actually reading that they actually were usually archers first and foremost. And if you were good with a sword, it kind of mean you were a shitty archer and a bad soldier. It's kind of like, oh, great, so you're good at your very last resort.
What about the gigantic floating eyes? How did they rank in the caste system?
Well,
Oh god, that was a 10,000-year-old tree.
yep,
Oh god,
but
it's
there's a
again.
nurse there.
While we were recording the date night episode, I noticed that her name apparently is literally blood-taking nurse. Like, her name isn't Shelley.
I forget her name, honestly, because it's Scarlet. There it is.
Oh.
You see, I've already forgotten her name. And this is also... This level, you see how really dark and muddy it is with all the black colors?
Yeah.
It's really weird because the level has all these bright cherry blossoms. It's trying to be very scenic, but they have the black shading that goes overkill, and it's kind of like they have this really vibrant setting put together, and they think, you know what, let's just make this look ugly on purpose.
It looks vaguely artistic, like somebody was going for something.
Someone described it in the thread, and I think the description's pretty valid. It's basically like watching something on an LCD screen and tilting it back a little too far.
Oh, wow, that's very clever.
That's almost exactly how it looks, really. And it's just really off-putting. Sometimes it looks nice, and other times it's just a little too much. Oh, and somebody also mentioned a thread. You can punch those dudes and bowl them around, and they'll blow up. I didn't have too much luck with it here.
You're gonna give those guys a black eye.
Poke their eye out. I'm just kind of having fun now.
Let me ask you, Giap, I'm curious. Are you having fun with this gameplay?
When I played through, the gameplay's pretty okay. When I was recording this right here, I think I had like it was like I was a week or two between playing sessions, and I was really shitty, and just, this whole recording session went really badly. Like in the fight before this one, I ended up cutting out a bunch of fluff because the enemy danced around and was a pain in the ass. When you're good at the game, it's fun. When it doesn't click, it's very irritating. Like, sometimes your timing is just bad, nothing goes right. Like this part right here. So, I was trying to do a cheap shot on one of those dudes. You know how you do the whole thing where you lop off dudes' heads?
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, and usually that's the way you handle these dudes with the armor, you know. And you can do that as like a one-shot kill on regular dudes, but there's no way to change who you're locked onto with that. So, at the start of this fight, I wanted to kill one of those scrubs by just lopping his head off, but instead Mondo immediately went to this dude who had armor on, and the guy's at full armor, so it canceled out of it. And it's like, hey, I didn't want to do that.
You know, a bad mechanic always blames his Mondo.
Yep. And I got the guy that time. I think you can loosely aim. I don't know.
Forgive my ignorance, what is the blood leveling up doing for you?
It gives me more blood. That's about it.
That's the third.
You still go through it really fast, though. You can also get it back really fast, too, though. Let me see. What are we upgrading? Well...
You're so invested in your own LP.
I forgot what I was upgrading. It's like, oh yeah, the sword!
Well, I just saw that this guy's 68 years old. Can you just,
this
wait
dude,
for
this
time
dude's really
to kind
old.
of...
He's also like 7 feet tall, I think, or something.
Wow.
He's a big dude. He also has a very big pet tiger. Yep. Fighting samurai.
He's got dreads.
This dude's kind of different. I don't know what his deal is.
He doesn't have a backstory?
I mean, like, his enemy type is different, I think, from what we saw earlier. He's got these little...
Cubes.
He has
cubes on his back.
He's got some paper thingos on his head. And I am really doing bad here.
He just run away.
And I'm,
You just run to the bar to ogle a lady.
Honorable duel. Shoot him with the gun. It's like the whole Indiana Jones tactic.
Oh, this is nice. Are there koi in that pond? It's one of the 3 things I know about Japan.
Which was it? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, they're koi.
Oh.
Koi are things that are in ponds sometimes.
Don't get coy with me.
I get it.
I'm glad.
Are those gigantic Snickers bars?
Do I?
Are these things that are surrounding you? What are those?
Oh, we fought them in the last video.
No. Like the scenery. The Snickers bars.
Those are bushes.
Oh, is that what they're supposed to be?
Yeah.
You see, I regularly watch this on a tilted LCD screen, so now they look even worse.
No, they're not Snickers, I'm afraid. They're just bushes. I think they're bushes.
You know, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know what to say. I
Yeah.
don't understand why people play Devil May Cry games. It's just not my thing. You know, I'll be honest with you. Oh,
Well-
great. I killed Mondo.
Your enthusiasm killed Mondo.
Mondo! Mondo! Mondo!
At this point, I was kind of like, fuck it. I'm still trying to do the execution move on these guys, but they're overlapping and it won't let me do it.
It's like you just can't execute.
There is a finisher, I swear, and it's just not happening. But, I did have a high combo for a moment there, but then I got hit. Your sword turns purple and Mondo just zips all over the place like crazy.
That's the fourth.
And we just got one more of those. And then we'll get to the boss, which is honestly the highlight of this level. This whole thing is just kind of a grind. Now, Guard Crush. This is something I actually got early on when I first played it, and I didn't get it early this time, but, you know, it's just basically you punch a dude and you break his guard. And there have been times in the past in this LP I've been trying to punch people to break their guard, and it wouldn't work, and I didn't really understand why. And it was like, oh, I don't even have the skill.
Oh, so that's a gameplay element you need to unlock.
Whoop. And the bad gameplay continues. I am very bad at this game. Those dudes, as I mentioned, are priority 1 because they just keep spawning these Gordos.
Looks like that guy's taking the red eye.
I think we used that one for it.
I don't think so.
About to die again.
Laser, I barely know her.
Whoop. How about some LASIK?
No, come on. Get serious. Oh, I bet I know where the scroll is. It's in that house, right? The scroll is in there.
No,
Oh.
it's not in the house. You want to guess?
It was in Mondo's pocket all along.
No. It's on the house. Or at
Oh
least
my god.
the statue is.
I saw that crossfade.
That was
I'm not
really
fooled.
that was really hard to find the first time I was playing it. I didn't know where it was coming from. So, how have you been?
I've been good. How about yourself?
Oh, you know, just
You know, it's hard to believe another 6 months has gone by and SGDQ has come to a close.
oh, how about that SGDQ?
No, come on, try and focus on what's on this.
It's
you know,
not going to
we
get
owe it to our
interesting
audience.
until the boss fight comes. That's the highlight.
You know, this
of
guy,
this.
He's being staggered.
This
they
is
broken
what
that
I
in.
mean with the enemies being some of the enemies being cheap with me right here.
Okay.
Because he's gonna buckle down there, and whenever he'll do his little throw thing, his flipping, and just. I really have no excuse. I was just really bad when I was recording this. I have no idea why. Because when I first played this, I completely steamrolled this chapter. And going through this, I was just
Oh,
like,
such big talk. Big talk. You're gonna run this next year at AGDQ, aren't you?
no, I'm serious. I'm going through it here, and I'm just like, wow, this is bad.
That's the fifth.
There we go. We're almost done with the level proper, but there is something.
Well, it looks like you could proceed.
There's something in the back, though.
Oh boy.
There we go. We could drill through here,
Oh, it's a secret.
and there's
It's bamboo.
bamboo forest. If we wanted to grind, we could cut down all of these and get a very pissant amount of blood and diamonds and stuff. But it's really not worth it. I end up skipping ahead, and there's a lightly colored one here, right in the middle.
I see that.
Well, things I do for blood.
Oh, there she was in the bamboo again.
It's like some Japanese mythology that ties into that. It's,
Are you serious?
yes.
I knew you would come.
About finding a child, I think, in a bamboo forest.
The only thing I know about is in Vietnam, the Viet Cong would put sharpened bamboo in sticks.
Oh, yeah.
And put feces
They also
on
put
it.
feces on it. It was punji sticks.
Yeah. So that's my mythology that I choose to
But
follow.
that's not Japanese, though. That's Vietnamese.
Right. It's still good though. I mean, except for the people who fell on it.
Well, if you like poop sticks.
Come on.
So, coming to the boss. Oh, here's a Healy thing.
Is that what that was? I thought it was a jellyfish.
It's a Healy
You
jellyfish.
didn't forget your promise, did you?
Yeah, who is that lady? I wonder. Do you know, Judge?
Yeah! We had a romping good time.
About your target, Hamadayama. He's technically not a wise.
Then what is he?
He was originally human, but was transformed into one.
Why are you waiting so long to tell me this?
Why not?
Dark matter.
So he's not too different from the vampire you defeated a little
We
Vampire?
fought a vampire?
Save his soul.
I wonder what that's about.
Behead him?
Maybe we'll
Oh.
find out.
You'll be the dead one.
Hey, about
We'll find out eventually, don't worry.
if this is the boss's show, then I can hardly be the star.
It's
Can you
in-
just like turn and make Mondo go into the water and drown?
I wish. Yeah, all the bosses have some dark side of the moon thing. You remember every single time we kill a boss, the little purple stuff goes up to the moon and the moon
Yes,
glows
sir.
purple? That's kind of the whole crux of it all. They all went to the darkness, so to speak. Oh, that earring.
Those things will kill you.
For your head.
I thought he was supposed to come.
You're not scared?
I left all my fear on the moon.
A lot of people go on the moon these days.
The moon, huh?
Yep,
Well,
I went to the moon. It's okay, I guess.
The time has
yeah, I have a summer home on the moon. It's so boring and full of tourists.
So, are you ready for a samurai duel?
I was afraid of this.
Are you ready? Gonna fight like men.
His tribal tattoo has given life.
It appears our honorable duel is gonna be a little different than we anticipated.
Now then, I shall see whether or not you are worthy.
I hope you're ready for the first phase of the boss fight.
Time to race the tiger.
Oh, that was a line of dialogue somebody wrote.
We are going to have a katana duel while he's riding a tiger while we're riding a motorcycle.
For the harder blow.
They couldn't afford sound effects for the motorcycle, or
It's there. It's a stealth motorcycle. There's stuff in the way. You can hack away at him if you'd like, but you honestly make better progress if you just switch lanes and have him crash into the wooden spikes, because he obeys the right of way, and whenever we change lanes, he changes lanes as well.
oh, so he has honor and you don't.
Yeah, and it repeats, but also it gets tricky. Just wait. There are other things that come into this. Car!
Please
Yeah, they're cars that start zipping out. But he's already almost dead, so it's... At least it doesn't drag on. Also, that tiger just blew up a car by hitting it, I think.
Car is made out of Play-Doh. That's why you gotta buy American.
I see now why he chose to send you.
It's time to end this duel.
It's with the ground here.
This is Zen Garden.
Wow.
A perfect place for your death.
You wear the scent of blood.
Trust me, I prefer hitting on hot chicks.
And hitting on them well.
What? Wait, what?
Not an execution.
What was that meant to...
So
What?
sorry, I prefer hitting on chicks.
Was that... What?
My arm was replaced with this.
Was that homophobia? Or...
Good thing you didn't become a poisonous insect.
I have no idea what that means. Didn't become a poisonous insect. I don't...
I think I know what happened. They had two writers, and they didn't tell each other what they were writing.
I guess. Okay, I'll write Mondo's dialogue. You write this guy's dialogue. So this guy isn't... The boss fight is very... You see how he countered me right there. If you close in and try to hack away at this dude, he will very quickly hit you with a counter and knock you on your ass. So the trick what you have to do is stand there, block, and when he attacks and you block it, you hit him a few times. Then you block again. I think maybe you can parry counter him here and stuff, but it's really hard, the timing. I've never gotten it on this form.
He's the Yamato to your Patton.
No, he's the Hamadiyama.
That's what I say when I see a hot lady at the bar. I say, habada, 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 habada.
Hamadiyama, Hamadiyama.
Come on, that's culturally insensitive.
No, it's not.
It's a real battle of wits.
Yep. It's a game of cat and also cat.
And both the cats are, stupid. I was gonna say that this guy advocates a very fit senior lifestyle, but he's getting his ass kicked by Mondo, so
Almost.
he's not gonna get any endorsements from AARP anytime soon.
I just noticed he blocked the sword by catching with his hand there. That was actually kind of interesting.
I saw Mythbusters, it's not possible.
Well, did Mythbusters have an anime arm? No.
The one walrus-looking guy did.
This sucks. The guy takes off like half of my life in one attack. You have to do this sort of counter thing here. You have to. And the trick here is, hopefully you get into a rhythm and you just repeatedly do it. The thing is, when he hits the ground, it has an area of effect thing. So even if you move behind him, if your timing is off, you'll get hit.
The way he walks around with the tiger
Yes,
like dog.
yes. Now, when I first played this, I have no idea how, but I just fluked into it and got the timing down perfectly. He didn't touch me. But this time, I have to run around in circles like some Scooby-Doo episode or something.
It was old man Yamahamana.
Hamana.
He wanted to control the Zen Garden and scare away tourists.
He's destroying his Zen garden.
I don't know, it's not very Zen-like at all.
I've never seen that before.
You got eaten?
Not very well. Not very well. I mean, he threw us right back.
This is exactly what happened to Siegfried and Roy. You remember that from like 15 years
Yes,
ago?
I do remember that. Which one was the one that got attacked by the tiger?
I believe it was Roy.
Which one was Roy?
The one who got attacked by the tiger.
Oh, of course.
The one who doesn't have a face anymore.
He didn't really get that badly mauled, did he?
I don't know. I only remember that Fabio got hit by a goose on a roller coaster. Does that help? Does that help explain things?
Maybe.
Does it clarify this boss?
Well, boss is over. We killed his Animorph.
I remember that from childhood.
Yeah. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Mondo.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Plot.
Let me end my own life like a true samurai.
He's gonna take his car and go into the garage and turn it on.
It would be an honor.
As a samurai would.
It's very well known during the Meiji era they were a fan of carbon monoxide poisoning. What kind of car do you think he drives?
Volvo.
Really old one.
Ouch!
Mondo really waits a long time.
Tell him for me, the tiger won't disappear, so the dragon must stay.
Nah, whatever.
Drag something, I don't...
Of course. Killer is dead. I have branded in my memory the death of a true man.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
It's Brian's old accordion in there. Finally took it out of the closet.
Reliving the old days. Time to play the Camptown Lady. It's all accordion to plan.
Tiger is gone.
But the tattoo of vines lives on.
They were bros.
Oh my god. Who cares?
But there's there wasn't really a client and nobody got paid. So basically Brian was supposed to go have a duel among men and he went, nah. Fuck that, I'm retired.
That's like a man way to do it.
Sold
Good
like
for
a
him.
true businessman. A pretty shitty businessman, really.
Oops, I keep forgetting to make money for us.
Oh well. Upgrade. And, you know, during the fight I found that healing was we were kind of limping along. This upgrade will help us heal faster, I believe, or at least we'll get better mileage for our blood. It's one of the two, I can't recall. I think it's faster. Oh well, but next time, we'll be seeing She Who Dances in Dreams.
Can't wait.